Hello everybody and welcome back to Dimple Wizard. Today we're going to be drawing more spooky Nintendo characters. In the last stream, I said I wanted to draw Link and Zelda, but in a horse costume. So that's going to be the main focus of this stream. I'm still going to be continuing with the same themes of doing the black and white type of drawing style. So we'll see how this all goes. I have donned my Dimple Wizard hat once again. I tried to get a special guest on today, Calamity the Cat, but she did not feel like staying in the room, so I decided we shall save that once again for another stream when she is actually sitting down in place. I have a window she could sit at, so we'll wait for her to, make her debut on her own time. Before we get started, I'm going to wait a second and make sure that my audio is all okay. So if you're watching right now live, let me know if the audio is all good. Otherwise, the people watching this in post, perhaps the audio is trash, but it should be okay. Anyway, so in the meanwhile, what I'm going to work on is just the outline of what the drawing is supposed to be like. I've noticed that there's a slight issue with my iPad here, which is what I use to do all these little drawing things. I noticed that sometimes the video on my stream will stop working. So we're gonna see if that happens, and if it does, then we will cry. But I know how to fix it. I was fiddling around with it before stream began. This hat, is gigantic. Perfect. You can see the little detail rose ribbon. That is what's hanging off of this hat right now. Let's see. So, viewers, let me know if the audio is okay. Otherwise, so I can fix that if need be. I have some music playing in the background, as I always do. This whole stream is just going to be me fiddling with this hat, isn't it? Let's see. Maybe if I put... Oh! That's the perfect spot. It's like when you play violin, one of the earliest tricks you learn is messing with the bow and finding the balance point on that. What you learn is that everything has a balance point. Like my little pencil here probably has a balance point. I'm scared to drop it though. Let's see. Because it's not everything's in the middle. The balance point for a bow is really close to the end of the whole thing, where you're gripping it because there's more weight there. So yeah, that's basically what I do with my hand, is find the balance point. Is the audio okay, people? Are we all good? Also, let me see. Is the chat box on display? It should be. We'll see. Okay, the chat box should show up. I think last time I had an issue with the chat box not showing, or at least the first time I streamed, I know that was an issue. But yeah, I believe today's Thursday, so happy Thursday, everybody. If you just missed the opening, that's okay. We're going to be drawing Link and Zelda in a horse costume. So right now, I'm going to be outlining the general drawing, and we're gonna do the Tears of the Kingdom styles of them, because it's cute. Now, recently I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, and it's been really fun, and that's all I'll say on that. So I know the big things, but I haven't actually beaten the game yet. I played it like crazy when it came out, and then I stopped because I wanted to play it in a different way. So now I'm playing it again. And playing it so much has made me want to draw it, or at least draw the characters. And right now I'm using some box art as the reference image so I make sure I actually get some things right about them. But I'm gonna be drawing them in pretty cozy fall styles. I thought that would be like a cute way to go about it. And like I said, we're going to be doing it in my scratch art style that I've been messing around with. So we're going to see how that goes. Let's see. So we're going to do it like... And it's a bit of a mess for Link's side right now, but that's okay. And of course, we're gonna try to capture their personalities. Like, Zelda's a little bit more happy-go-lucky. She's got a bit more of a curious personality, someone who wants to try everything, you know? Whereas Link is just happy to watch Zelda be happy. So we're gonna reference that in our drawing here today. So I've drawn this concept a few times. I have like a little notebook where I plan a lot of things, such as like little systems I want to develop, or just like little drawing ideas and things like that. And on my notebook, I spent a while trying to figure out how do I want to present these two. And I wanted to have it where it's like they're both in an Epona specifically costume, because you know, I mean, like, it's Zelda. What other horse is there to do? So I should also like bring up an Epona reference, definitely. Like, I planned it up enough to know like what the general poses are going to be, but like maybe this is something you guys experience. But I find that when I'm drawing, every day's kind of different, you know? Like, some days I draw a little bit more round type of characters. Sometimes my style is a little bit more sketchy looking, like, as in, okay, I enjoy sketching more. Some days I really want to play with like color and things like that. And today I want to continue with a little bit more, I don't know, just kind of continue what I was doing before. I wasn't sure if I would want to do the style that I'm doing right now. I was thinking of even having like a layer below this one and using the eraser tool as opposed to like a white pen. I thought that might give the effect more of like a scratching type of style. But what I found was it seems to be that using the pen just kind of works better, at least with this app, I'm finding. And I also looked once again at the drawings that I made last video, and I thought I really want to continue with like the black and white. And I feel like for Spooky Month especially, there's something just scarier, I suppose, about like having a lack of color. I don't know. Just like a little, maybe it's like a little bit less vibrant, you know, and a little bit more drawings are, you know, judged by the details instead. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have them. Also, sorry I'm so sniffly today. I seem to be coming down with a little cold because it's getting colder. Yep. So I seem to be going for a bit more of like a flannel design. When I was practicing drawing these ones, I was doing like their, you know, real designs as based on like the games. But I think it's just so much more fun to have like the fall aesthetic right now. So let's see. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have Link, there we go. I wanted to have Link be holding like the trousers up with his hands, because I thought not only should this be like a costume, but this should be like a really like cheap costume. Like, maybe not even necessarily cheap, but just like very poor quality, or maybe like handmade or something, but not by somebody who's like a super professional. Maybe more out of like tender love and affection, less out of, you know, professionalism, if that makes sense. And because hands are hard, I will just do a little nub right there for now, but we'll see where that goes later. So I hope everybody's week has been good. I wanted to stream last week, but that just did not end up happening. But I'm here now, and we're going to roll with it. It's been fun though. I've planned other ideas too. I'm thinking we could do Daisy as a zombie next week. Well, not next week, but next stream, which might be next week, seeing how things are looking. We're gonna have ZELDA holding the head of Epona, which sounds gruesome. Which is good, because this is Halloween we're talking about here. This is not the time for wholesome things. This is terror and fear. And I say this because the drawing's going to be pretty cute, I think, by the end of it. So, it's going to be like, you got, well, ears here. Let me pull up an Epona reference image. Okay. Yeah, so classic. We'll just do Epona is really fun. Like, especially like in Breath of the Wild, like if you had the amiibo, they're like a really great, just like all around horse. This is also like the first time I'm really drawing like a horse, which is fun. That's the thing, I haven't drawn as many animals as I would have liked to. I'm much more interested in like drawing people. I think drawing people is fun and difficult sometimes. Maybe we'll even do like a monk or set of legs. So you can kind of see it's like Link is holding up the pants and everything. And of course, like, these lines will all change and all that. There we go. So you're kind of going to see the style a bit more, or what the plan is going forward here pretty quickly. So it's kind of like they're wearing just like really loose pants. Ooh, I want to make it where it's like the pants are like draping over them, so it's like even difficult to walk. So this is like the general like way it's going to look. It's going to be a lot of fun with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to alpha lock it, and then we're going to go to our airbrush, and we're just going to make it, oh, for the sake of this, well, let's make it pink for fun. That's fun. And we're going to make it lower opacity, so that when we're sketching, or actually doing like the final line art, it's going to look a little bit more, how do I say? It's just going to be like I can, you know, have my reference there. And I think what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to like scooch ZELDA a little bit closer. And then we're going to move both of them there and make them bigger. And then maybe we'll do like fun background details or something. But for right now, this will be the focus. So now we're on the new layer. And we can go back to that. And let's see. So ZELDA's got like a pretty round face. In my style, like I like to do the little W mounds. I think those are always fun. If you guys have seen like all of the concept art for Zelda, like there were a lot of cool options going into this, especially for Tears of the Kingdom. She had so many cool like shorter hairstyles, but I think they really did make the right decision with the one that they picked. To do Zelda's like braid around her head, I'm just going to do like kind of this little heart sort of pattern. It's not like a pattern, a heart pattern. It's more like just like a hilly pattern type of deal. I saw that with the Zelda, not with the Zelda, both like Nintendo, there was like a major leak, apparently, if you guys have heard, with Game Freak, about a lot of information regarding upcoming games and like behind the scenes things. I haven't fully looked into it yet, but what I have heard sounds interesting. And that's all I'll say about that. So definitely check out that Game Freak leak information. I still need to read more about it and how that all happened. But that was something interesting that I've noticed. So I think so far that's actually like a really cute, like, autumnal, like wind-blown Zelda style. She's got like a big sweater on, and her hair's like a little messy just because like of all the breezes and things. Is like it gets just a little bit more chilly. Have you guys been enjoying your fall so far? I've had a lot of fun. I've started going hiking again, so that's been very enjoyable. Recently, I just went to this really rocky area, and that was a whole bunch of fun. If you haven't been hiking, you should totally give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, and I totally think Zelda should have like some fingerless gloves. Just because like it fits Zelda's whole thing. And what we're even going to do is we're just going to duplicate that, and we're just going to flip it. And we're just gonna drag that over here. That's like a good little hack if you guys are getting into drawing, especially with digital art if you can. Just like flipping like things like hands or things that are supposed to be the same. It's a great way to just make sure that you're keeping things proportional, and also saves you some time. I first started drawing like when I was really, really young, like especially at school. I loved drawing all over my assignments, and that never really went away. Right now I'm drawing the horse head. Wouldn't it be so cute if Epona just had button eyes? I think I'm going to do that instead. That's adorable. Again, going for that kind of Halloween costumey vibe. Like With last week we had Kirby as a mummy. If you guys haven't seen that, totally check that out. It ended up being really cute, and that's how we even came to the conclusion that we should do. That's how we came to the conclusion that we should even do Zelda as like a. Oh, this is cute. Little tongue out. Oh, wait. What if we did, like, kind of... Nah, that looks like the horse is dead. And I don't want to do that to Epona. I think it'd be better to do them as like that, too. Horses are kind of tricky to draw. Oh, here we go. What if we do it like that? I think the horse nose isn't like so obviously round. It's more like this. Yeah! Oh, here we go. And then we'll just do like little X's for like stitch marks. Oh, and we'll do buttons for like the nostrils so that you can even have that. Oh, that's adorable. And I wanted to do like a cute smile. I don't think that's very cute looking. Let's try again. How would you stitch on a smile? I mean, typically there's just like a line, right? Let's look at the Epona reference. It basically goes all the way. I suppose that works, but I feel like... Oh, there we go. I think that's a little bit better. And then you kind of have the inside of Epona. Hello, baby man. Welcome back to streaming. Well, welcome back to my stream. Is the audio alright? Oh, it's a podcast. Yeah, I think so. Well, if Baby Man thinks so, then that is the case. So it's their fault if anything's wrong. How are you doing? I'm almost done with Zelda's side. And we've got some cute little, like, sweater drawn stuff going on there. We'll even do, like, a little bit of sweater sticking out. Oh, that's so cute. Doing good. It's chilly. It is chilly. Isn't that great? I'm so happy it's chilly. Let's see. Some people don't like the cold, but I love the cold. And it looks like my thing's actually been holding up really well. Like my my stream cam. Of course, knock on wood, and of course the moment I say that it's gonna conk out, but so far so good. Let's see. Well, basket for now. The heat is coming back next week. No, I refuse. I refuse. That's not allowed. Let's see, we'll just do like that. Oh yeah, it's been doing really well. I've been lurking for a bit. Well, too bad models say otherwise, sadly. Oh yeah. Baby Man here is a weathered man. So, they know all about the weather. Woo. But I'm going to pretend that they're wrong because I want it to be cold. And we're gonna do like kind of a scruffy, more poofy flannel because that would be cuter to draw, I think. Let's see. Let me be a weather wizard. Let me be a weather wizard's piece this major heart. What? Oh. Let me be a weather wizard. In not is. I am a silly man. Wait, let me be a weather wizard in peace this major heart. Ah, I see, I understand now. This is why I majored in communications. I try to figure out what people actually are saying here. But I don't know how that major is so difficult. I mean, all you have to do is just look up at the sky. Like, hello. It's like you people can't just, notice. I mean, rocks can tell you the weather, Poor baby man. Now I'm bullying them. Oh yeah, I literally just figured out how to draw like this flannel. Oh no, this is gonna be so cute now. Now that I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Dim, no please, we already have the conspiracy theories. Wait, hold on. I literally partied today when I got a B for a midterm. Dim, no please, we already have the conspiracy theories. Well, you know what? Maybe they should. Hey, Michael, Vsauce here. The weather is easy to tell. Or is it? Dude, no! I've finally looked into buying supplies for the scratch art thing. If you remember, look at DMs. Okay, hold on, everybody. Baby Man says I need to look at the DMs really quick. Oh my gosh. I have looked at the DMs. That is funny. Anyway. And you guys don't get to know. No. But let's see. But I've looked into buying the supplies that I could do for art scratching, and it's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it'd be. So once I get a little bit more monies, I think I'm going to try that out for a bit and engage in that hobby a little. Look at this awful hand I just did. Maybe I shouldn't. Keep it between us. Yes, well, I'm not going to leak that. Let's see. So if you guys are wondering how I'm doing the hands, I'm just hoping. That's really just kind of all it is. Now, I love drawing, and I think it's a lot of fun. I think I'm pretty okay at it, but one of the reasons I like streaming is because I get to practice art skills. Because at like my typical day-to-day, I don't always get to draw, and I really love drawing. And yeah, now I get to. I get to do it in a way that I get to build some skills, talk to you guys, get opinions. And again, if you guys have any suggestions for something you want to see me draw on stream, totally let me know. Especially if it's like some kind of video game character in some like spooky outfit. We could totally do that. Today we're just going to be focusing on Zelda and Link here because these characters deserve a lot of time on them. I thought it'd be fun to give Link a beanie this time around because, you know, it's Link's always got his hat, and I thought we could just kind of play around with that. Oh, and I'll say, like, you could do the same thing that I did with the hands for the eyes, but this time I feel pretty okay about drawing Link's eyes. I've always been interested in drawing eyes. I mean, like, those are, like, the biggest windows into how characters feel. So it's always been fun for me to express those. Oh, and let's make sure that that looks like X. Or we're even going to do like, there we go. Link is looking. Expressions are fun. Yes. Something I was always sad about in Breath of the Wild is that you could never have Link's hair down except with the stupid Guardian outfit. And as cool as like the Guardian outfit was, it didn't really look very pretty. And I was always like struggling to express like myself in that game. Because, you know, it's Link. I can't, I'm not exactly this lumberjack guy. So I wanted to be able, I was really hopeful when Tears of the Kingdom came out that you'd be able to play as Zelda. But no, you cannot. So it's going to be a flannel, but I'm going to do the design more subtly. Because I want there to be some distinction between the outside lines and the inside lines. And I think it would make the texture of the flannel more soft seeming. And I think it would also help because, like, if it's like plaid, you can't really tell that when you're only using two colors. So I wanted to express that. Oh, this is fun. Oh, that's very cute. If I get rid of that bottom layer. It actually kind of looks like Link has like a sweater of his own. Ooh! I actually like that idea, that it's like a sweater of his own. Let me see something really quick. This doesn't really feel Link, though. But I think I'm gonna keep it. No, actually I'm not. With at least, like, the turtleneck underneath. Yeah, I thought that'd be cute. But it ended up not being as cute as I would hoped. There we go. Okay. Now there are buttons there. Perhaps too many buttons. Maybe I'll go for like once more. And we'll see how that looks. It might have just been like too soft. Yeah, see, here we go. Like, it's kind of loose and it's like a little messy, but I'm kind of like digging it. I think it adds a little bit of texture to it, you know? Oh no, like, I love this actually. This is cute. Look at that. It's like just a little bit out of frame, or out of like the lines, but it kind of works. It kind of gives like more of a sense of pattern, and I could kind of go over it with like little dots. I think they call this like stippling with paint, basically. And I'll give it kind of the texture that it needs to be a soft looking hoodie. Or not hoodie, the flannel. Because like with Zelda's sweater, it's just kind of like that. Like you just kind of draw the lines and you're good. But with Link, I wanted to express a little bit more. There we go. Now it's time for a fun part, which is all those like little details, and we'll do some like hatching and stuff for the shading. So for example, down here, we're going to do some cross hatching, just one layer. And if you hadn't watched last stream, or you're unfamiliar with just certain art terms, cross hatching is when you make a hash mark. Probably the most famous hash mark is a hashtag. And you can use that to signify some depth in terms of brightness or darkness. So I'm using that right now to give us some depth in our little like folds of Epona. So like here you can tell that Epona has like some shading going on, and even like the stitching of Epona is fun. And then with cross hatching, you can build it up as much as you need. So that's always fun. I realized I may have done too much hatching in this little part here. So we're just gonna erase that, which you can't really do real scratch art. It's probably going to take me a bit to relearn how to properly do scratch art. I'll have to find a picture of the art piece I've done in the past and show you guys it. Look at you use all the artsy stuff. I'm only really using an Apple pen. Oh, here we go. I think by giving it like a little bit of extra like spaces and gaps, not making it totally uniform, it shows that it's fabric a little bit better than it did before. And since I want the shadows to be indicated by the hatch marks, we're going to have some areas just be not hatched. Go. No, this is very cute. And it also kind of gives it like more of a burlap texture. You don't even need to like cross hatch, you could just do like individual. But I'm cross hatching because I feel like it fits better if I do so. Like everything's reflecting off of the individual like woven strands. No, this is very cute. Like, even on this part. Yeah, this style's really fun. I have a little challenge for all you artists in the Dimple Wizard community. Definitely try doing scratch art this season, or just get out like a paper and practice cross hatching and stuff. I would love to see the things that you create. You can post your images in the Discord server if you want to share some of your art. I'm also gonna make Link blush a little bit along with Zelda, because I think he just totally is smitten for her. Although this is adorable. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys could tell it's Epona, but I'm about to make it apparent. And this is one of those cases where I'm not going to cross-hatch, because I just want to display, like, a uniform, like, color goal here. There we go. There's not much I could do to show that it's Epona other than, like, mess with the mane. There isn't even technically white tuft in their ears, but I wanted to do that to make the ears more distinguished, so we're going to keep it anyway. Let's see. And it looks like Epona has like more brightness at the edge of their tail than on the inner parts of their tail, so we're going to do it like that. Oh, that's very cute. Oh, I love this. What do you guys think so far, huh? And then I'm thinking, oh, we could do like the blood moon in the background. Of course, it'll just be like white, because if I change it, that'd be bad. Luckily, I've drawn moons quite often when I was limited with colors. There we go. I just saw a blood moon when I was playing Zelda earlier, so I remember like little puffs of smoke around it. There we go. We're even going to make it a half moon, just because I think that'd be cute. And then let's see, we could do some nice like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom clouds, more wispy. Like they're just sort of hanging out in the fields, waiting for a party to arrive. Oh, this is really cute. Oh, and then the back. Oh, we'll have like the dueling peaks in the back. That'd be cute. Now, this area is not going to be super accurate. This is just going to be like a fun background type of deal. Like maybe they're at the top of the hill so you could see the dueling peaks, but you just can't like. It's not very specific to the game. I'm not in the game right now, so I couldn't really tell you if this is accurate. But I just know the dueling peaks are kind of there. And that can be like the whole thing on its own. There we go. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, and we can have like a silent princess here. Just to make it cutesy. And let's see. So this is, I'd say, oh, we could do like little stars because it's nighttime. And I find that like after drawing like Rosalina and Luna, like for the Halloween stream last time, I realized like the more you kind of fill up the space, the more the sweeter that it kind of just looks in general. Oh yeah, this is cute. Let's see, and I know that based on where they are, there's more mountains around here. So we'll just try to... Because Kekriko Village is sort of in this vicinity. So I'll make it like they're chilling in the plains. But you've got like Kekriko Village kind of over here too. So it's not totally inaccurate, it's just not totally accurate either. And you know, there'd be like more, but I just wanted to film that little spot too. And then we'll fill in some more cross-hatching here. Cross-hatch a little bit of that. I'm just going to like do a little light scratching on Zelda's little sweater. Give it some more texture. There we go. And there you go. No, this is fun. I love this. And I'll do my little scratchy kind of sign. Right, guys, what do you think? Here we have Link and Zelda in an Epona shared horse costume. I really don't think it gets any more Legend of Zelda than this. I don't really know what would be a better costume for them to do together. Because those horse costumes are just so iconic, and they cost like crazy amounts of money. I was looking into doing that this year, but the price was just too great. Oh my gosh, this was unplugged.
Were you guys able to... Are you hearing me better now? Was the audio just trash this whole time? Or is this just me not being able... Because like, I heard things fine, but oh no. You are quieter. I'm quieter now. No, it wasn't trash. Okay. I'm quieter now, but it seems like... Okay, I think I was talking through like my computer speaker before, but it was a bit echoey, but I assumed it was the room. No, it was not the room. It was my mic not being plugged in. Okay. Oops! Well, okay. I'm glad that that was at least seen eventually. I'm not a professional streamer. I'd like to be, but I have a bit of a ways to go. I'll need to get Twitch for Dummies, the book, which is a real book that exists, by the way. Anyway. Okay, well, yeah, better quiet up, but you're now quieter, so turn up your volume a tad. Let's see. How is this? Is this better? Is this better? I put it to, like, minus 7.6 decibels. So let's see how that goes. Waiting for live feedback. Yeah, a tad more. Alright, I went to minus 4. How's this? How's this for you lovely viewers at home? There. Perfect. Okay, slay. There. Great. Okay, perfect. So, I will keep this in mind for next time. Make sure I plug the thing and I'll turn up the audio. We'll try to keep the audio levels balanced like this forever, but of course something will happen, it'll break. But at the very least, it's been sorted. That will be the only drawing I do tonight, but I will be back now I know that your mic is not echoey. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even get to show you guys. I have wait. Look at all my plushies there. Wait. Whoop. I arranged all of my plushies. I didn't even show them off. I got my Kirby. I got other Kirby. I got Isabelle and Tom. Look, I have like whoop. All my plushies ready. I love setting up the background, but my hat takes up so much of the screen. Yes, they are silly fellers. My hat takes up like the majority of the screen, which is probably good, but I want to show off my silly little friends. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like what my streaming schedule is going to be like permanently, because my goal is eventually to have a consistent schedule, but right now I just don't have a consistent schedule with work and things like that, so it's kind of always fluid. We stream when we can here, fellas. We're in the trenches. We're trying our best. But I love streaming when I can do it, and I love making art. And I'm really excited. I'm going to start drawing up some concepts for the next stream. So we'll see how that all goes. If you guys want, again, please give me drawing ideas. I'd love to fulfill some requests and play around with it. And also let me know if you like the scratch style. This is a new style for me. So maybe it's not perfect, but it's definitely enjoyable, and I will try to make sure that I actually show you guys my previous scratch art. In fact, I have some next to me. I'm gonna grab it. I've made the decision to grab it. Here, hold on. Let me switch to. Wait, hold on. Stay right there. We're gonna hold on a second. Okay. Let's try not to break my room or this beautiful art I've made. Here we go. Secret art chat never before seen on the Dimple Wizard channel. Behold. Scratch art I did a long time ago. Oh, you can see like my whole thing. But you can see that's my light. Jeez. But enjoy the details. It was a very cute owl that I saw, like, in a picture. The assignment, and this was back in high school, the assignment was to... Little man. It was a little man! But the assignment was to draw, or, well, do scratch art of, like, something, like a small critter, and then, like, you would move on to your real, like, the project. So that was my practice. The real project was like shoes. So I will try to get the picture of my shoes. I've taken pictures of it in the past, but I could just take another picture of it in the present. Yes. You guys saw a little Dimple background footage with what's behind the desk. And I can tell you what's behind my desk is this Kirby. That one's special. Oh, can I grab it? I knocked something down, but this is my Godzilla. Godzilla -1. I love Godzilla. I don't know if you guys could see the plushie bed, but one of them was a Mothra Squishmallow. Hold on. What did I drop? Oh, there. I would love to show you guys Calamity and update you all on her existence. She's an adult kitty now, but she's very rotund. That's how she's been described by everybody who knows her. So that's always fun. Yeah, she's a good baby. I'm pretty sure I've shown her off on stream before. You know, she's like a tuxedo cat. So definitely go back. She doesn't appear in the video that's titled I have a cat now or something like that. But I think she appears a little bit later. I'm not sure which stream though. That was like over a year ago, so But anyway, gamers, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you enjoyed the stream today, and I will see you all again very soon. Alright? I love you all. Tschüssi!